Thank you very much. Since you've gone back to 1979, let me also tell you why my friends in the Southeast don't get their politics right. In 1978, Alhaji Shehu Shagari led a delegation of northern elders to visit Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe and invited him to join the national movement and to lead them to become their presidential candidate. The young Turks in the Southeast then said, don't trust these Hausa people. And Zik now went and pitched his tent with NNPP. And eventually it got broken into two, NNPP and GNPP under Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe and Alhaji Waziri Ibrahim. How many states did Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe won? He lost one golden opportunity for the Southeast to become president. After Obasanjo was leaving office, Obasanjo called the leaders of the Southeast and told them that he is going to nominate somebody from the North to become president. Therefore, they should produce a vice presidential candidate. All of them answered, Mba, 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 no, 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 only president or never. Obasanjo had a soft heart for the Igbos. He went and picked Peter Obi to be vice presidential candidate to Yar'Adua. The same Southeast petitioned against Peter Odili, Dr. Peter Odili, and told the EFCC where his money for buying delegates were placed. And the EFCC raided those locations and wrote to disqualify Peter Odili. So Jonathan was picked as vice presidential candidate. You see destiny. The Igbos, had they agreed, or the Southeast, had they agreed to allow an Igbo man to be vice presidential candidate, it could have been history that a Southeasterner could have become the president of Nigeria after Yar'Adua's death. And when Jonathan became president, during the completion of Yar'Adua's first term, Adamu Chiroma, Umar Shinkafi, and others called the leaders of the Southeast at Yar'Adua Center here. I want young men to know this history, and told them that, look, after the completion of Yar'Adua's first term, Jonathan should step down, and the North will nominate another candidate to complete Yar'Adua's 4 years, such that after Jonathan can also run with the person as as vice president, so that they will now cede power to the Southeast. They said never, 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 never. And some elements of them went to Enugu and said it is Jonathan or never. It is Jonathan or never, that if Jonathan completes his term, he's going to cede power to the Southeast. I don't think it makes a logical political reasoning. So they held that meeting in Enugu and announced to the world what they wanted. Now, they supported Jonathan. The Northerners pulled the carpet under their feet by telling Jonathan, calling Jonathan with the witnesses, including Obasanjo, to tell him that he's going to be given another term in office so that they don't fight Jonathan as president. And now they sidelined them. Jonathan became president to make 6.5 years as president. It was when Jonathan wanted to compete again that the Northerners ganged against him and threw him out. This history, young men and women and people of the media should now understand. Now, ordinarily, the generals, including Obasanjo, Babangida, and others that supported Buhari, ordinarily, they couldn't have done that. But it's because Jonathan insisted, after having been in office for 6 years plus, that they all ganged up and supported Buhari to win that election. So the issue is that the Southeast people are the enemies of themselves. They are the people who jettisoned the zoning in the first place. They are the people that, because their sentiment of, or there is actual, let me say, Dr. Ruben Abati, there is no morality on self-interest. When people have self-interest, they don't care about morality. So they can't eat their cake and have it. And the only and the easiest way of becoming president is to team up with the NNPP, because Rabiu Musa Kwankwaso is known to be a man of his words. Ask anybody, and he's known to have supported those who support him. Look at his deputy. He was about the only person, governor, that anointed his deputy to take over from him. Now, the issue of Kwankwaso is the candidate.
Nigeria. Must Mr. Kwankwaso be the presidential candidate of the NNPP? And secondly, I'd like to ask you, somebody just correct me and said even that your candidate, Mr. Kwankwaso, that is not even a one-state candidate, that he lost, the person he supported lost Kano State in the 2019 elections to Ganduje. So he's not been able to even win Kano State in recent times. So it's not even a one-state candidate. That the so-called Kano he calls his foothold is not, he didn't win Kano in 2019 election. The person he supported, because I must confirm that he's not on the ballot. And my first question is, if you really talk about a new Nigeria, why can't a Southeast candidate be on the ballot and Kwankwaso be running mate in the spirit of a new Nigeria?
Because the Southeast, there is no Southeast candidate that believes in Nigeria as we have worked to develop this new Nigeria we are talking about. We've been working on this new Nigeria for 32 years. So we can't gamble with an opportunity, because Kwankwaso can be president. I tell you.
So the Southeast candidate doesn't believe in Nigeria. That's what you're saying.
We are going, because the issue...
The Southeast candidates that you're talking to doesn't believe in Nigeria like you believe in the new Nigeria. Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're saying?
We have to get somebody who believes in our form.
No, so is it that the
we
Southeast...
want a new Nigeria, not a tribal Nigeria.
So the Southeast candidates that you're talking to, Peter Obi, doesn't believe in the new Nigeria like you believe in the new Nigeria? That's what you're saying?
No. Look, Dr. Ruben, you mentioned something, that Kwankwaso lost the election in Kano in 2019. I don't think that should come from you. I know you are a very knowledgeable person. You know what had happened in Kano. Kwankwaso took Kano. It was a conspiracy between the national government and the judiciary to deny him that victory. Everybody in Nigeria except you knows that. So, and Kwankwaso is not a president. We are not seeking for presidency because Kwankwaso is from Kano. We are seeking for presidency because Kwankwaso is a nationalist and that he has something to offer and that he will make a better Nigeria. He will build a new Nigeria more than any other person. We cannot cede this issue of building new Nigeria and trust it to anybody who had not been part of our design and plan for new Nigeria.
Well, Alhaji, I like your commitment. You did exactly what you are doing now for President Muhammadu Buhari before he became president. I hope that tomorrow, Senator Kwankwaso also will not disappoint you. What's your relationship with President Buhari as he begins to wind down as president of Nigeria?
Dr. Ruben Abati, Buhari is still my friend, but he didn't measure up to my expectation. And when he didn't, just because he's in power, I didn't spare him. Because I can tell him the truth. And Buhari will not... Now, let me say something. Have you seen during the convention, Chief Ikiobasi Mwakelu, Abacha's erstwhile Minister of Information, he spoke glowingly about the qualities of supposedly General Buhari and asked the PDP APC congregation, including his wife and including himself, to say that he loves Buhari. That's what Mwakelu said. I love Buhari. Does anybody in this convention love Buhari? Raise your hand. Have you seen anybody raising his hand, including his wife? Have you seen? Look, I triumphed. When I said he's bad, the whole nation now supported me. Whether I'm dead or alive, Dr. Ruben Abati, you must write a book detailing my position. And I have not started. You know that even during Obasanjo, I was detained and tried for treason because I never spared Obasanjo's government. Eradua, my classmate, and my campaign manager when I ran for the president of the Students' Union offered me position to be Minister of Abuja. I didn't take. Obasanjo's people offered me ministerial appointment 3 times. Jonathan's people, his sister Orobo, and Buhari's in-law, Bello, all of us were seated. When they offered me to be Minister of Abuja, I didn't take. I am a principled politician. I do politics of principles, not chop, give me and chop. Therefore, if Kwankwaso becomes president and he derails from our agreement, let me tell you that I will be the first person to challenge him and attack him.